I just made my matcha at home. I put a little bit of cinnamon on top. So I figured let's get ready for my morning. It is Tuesday and my schedule looks a little bit different these days. First, I'm going to pin back my hair. Also, Rhoda's having a moment right now. If you guys work in the beauty industry or if you just follow along, they just got acquired by e.l.f. sold to e.l.f. And then they're gonna be at Sephora. This is the foundation stick and it's in 3N. It took me a bit to find the right shade. I had a darker one. So I'm just gonna do one line and two. As you can see, like, it's the perfect match. The update is that I am no longer working full-time. I got laid off about a month and a half ago. And I know that there's a lot of layoffs happening right now, or it's maybe just because I got laid off and now LinkedIn is like targeting me. And at first, obviously upset, because who wouldn't be upset about one day to the next losing their job? And it wasn't something that I was expecting either. I feel like sometimes you kind of know. And the last time I got laid off was COVID, so like everyone was getting laid off. Like I said, I didn't expect it, so I was upset at first. But then I decided, you know what? Like a few hours later, I was like, maybe this is meant to be. Like, I need to take a break. I worked so hard, like the past almost 10 years. I worked full time, like ever since I graduated college. I love my career and I've achieved amazing things. And maybe this is the time where I need to kind of take a break, reevaluate things, but also kind of explore what I've always wanted to do, which is freelance. I've always had this like thought of it in the back of my head, but it's like, oh, it's not the right time, it's not the right time. And that's kind of where I am right now. I have never done this. I don't really know. I know a few people that freelance, but I don't have like family members. So I'm really just learning step by step what it takes to be a freelancer, what opportunities exist, and I figured I would bring you guys along with me. Today is kind of gonna be one of those days where I'm just working. I'm gonna be in front of the computer. I have some meetings. I actually booked a session with a coach that's going to give me some advice on freelancing, so that will be nice. I wonder what she's going to tell me. I have no idea. It's our first time meeting. So I'm gonna go figure out what I'm gonna wear for today. It's very hot. I'm in Florida. And then yeah, I will see you guys in a bit. All right guys, I'm back. It is now 4 p.m. So majority of the day done, but I have a meeting at 5. This meeting is with a coach, a freelance coach. And I never thought that I would be investing in a coach. I've never paid for one. But her background really aligned with what I've been doing for the past almost 10 years. And she has a freelance business of her own. So she is kind of going to give me tips on how to grow a freelance business. She has more experience than me. So I figured this is a good investment into myself, into my future. And yeah, I'll probably try to film a little bit, like a clip of that call if I can.
Yeah, and I think that would be a really great place for us to maybe start the conversation and dive into kind of the...
Hi guys, today's another day. I did not really film yesterday because work ended up getting really busy. I was hopping from one project to the next and just preparing for a lot of different things. I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, but I'm going to New York this week. I leave on Saturday super early in the morning, so tomorrow I'm spending half the day packing because I have to pack for a month. But the last clip I really left you with was right before I went to go chat with a coach that I hired. I did a one-on-one session with a coach specifically for freelance influencer marketing. So after the call, I felt like it was definitely worth it. She unlocked a few things that I didn't really notice, and I felt very motivated. I feel very motivated to continue this. I also officially announced everything on LinkedIn, so I feel like this week is my official freelance journey. All right, so now moving on to something exciting. I don't know if this angle is good. I traveled to Japan earlier this year and I did some shopping, and I never officially did a haul of everything I got. So that's what we're going to be doing. But I'm going to start off with the most exciting one, which is this bag right here. I sent her to the leather surgeons, and I've had a few people ask me questions when I posted it on Instagram, like, do you recommend them and all of that? And I highly 110% recommend them, because if you saw this bag before and now versus like before and after, you'd be like, okay, like I understand. You can also go to their Instagram and look at all their before and afters and you'll understand. Mine wasn't like that bad. They wrap it up really nicely. They also give you a certificate of authentication. Am I saying that right? Because the seller I bought from in Japan didn't give me that, even though I knew it was authentic and all of that. They didn't necessarily give me the Chanel card and everything that a bag would come with. Here is the bag. She is beautiful. This is the classic. This is a vintage classic black Chanel flap. It's from 1995. It's like 1994 to 1996. So I'm just going to say it's from 1995 because that's my birthday year. Essentially what they did is they reshaped the bag. The bag wasn't fully, you know, like right here. It stands up perfectly. They also replaced the strap. So this strap was peeling and they can replace the entire thing. And they also shined up the gold because it's vintage. This is actual 24 karat gold. Next up is another vintage bag. I got this bag from a store called Heidi. I think it's Hedy. They had the cutest stores. They had one in Osaka and in Tokyo, a little bit outside of like the center. I one day took the subway all the way out to that neighborhood, and I didn't think I was gonna get anything, but when I saw this one, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. I feel like it's just very different, and I would have not had found anything like it otherwise. So this is a Gucci Tom Ford collection handbag, and my favorite thing about it when I saw it was the strap. I think this is so unique, so different. I love that it's all black, super simple, and it does have this silver detail. I don't wear tons of silver, but that's why I liked it, because I was like, all right, I like silver and I feel like I need a bag with some accents like that. Moving on to my third purchase in Japan. This is just like a classic item. I didn't understand, honestly, the hype of these shoes. It's these sneakers here from the brand Onitsuka Tiger. Onitsuka Tiger. I mean, you see them around everywhere. If you're planning a trip to Japan, you've probably heard of people buying these. They were so comfortable. I wore them right away after I bought these, and I didn't even feel like I had to break them in. They were just comfortable straight from the beginning, and I got the silver metallic edition. I didn't realize that they're actually difficult to buy in the US, and it's obviously more expensive, and they just don't even ship or sell them in the US. I love these. I think it's perfect to just add a pop of color to any outfit, and like I said, really comfortable sneakers. So I placed a big order on Uniqlo, and I've been loving Uniqlo. Like, the basics there, so good. Uniqlo in Japan was amazing as well. I was there like 3 times, but I got this linen set. I'm also wearing a new pair of Avianas. These are the square toes. I don't think you can really tell, but they're in white. It goes perfectly with this brown linen set. I just have so many basics from there that I've washed plenty of times, especially like a white t-shirt and all that, and it just looks new. It washes well. It's not like an H&M type of thing. So yeah, happy about this. And now, I don't know if I should show this. I feel weird, but I feel like I just gotta be honest with you guys. As someone who works in beauty, I've gotten my hands on a lot of products working through beauty. And this is my box of PR as well, because it's kind of like a mix of gifting, PR, all of that. And it's really heavy. And I'm going to go through this because I'm going to gift some things to friends in New York, and I just can't possibly use all these products. I feel like someone else can really appreciate it. So I'm gonna go through here and pick out things that I feel like my friends, depending on each person, would like, because I definitely want to be mindful if it's something they're even interested in. Love the Laneige. I just already have like a big tub. These are minis. What else? Obviously Necessaire I have in here. I have a little bit of Drunk Elephant. I just haven't had a chance to go through all this because I already have a bit of a routine going. So for me to go out and switch it up, it's just I don't want to open up products I'm not going to use all the way through. Okay, so I wanted to close out this vlog because I am now going to start a new one of me being in New York. As you can see, I have a different background. I am subletting from a close friend who lives in Williamsburg, so there's this beautiful apartment here, and I'm so excited to be here for the next few weeks. If you guys want to follow along on all of that, then make sure to stay tuned for the next video where you'll see me in New York. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I will see you guys later.